What's up? My name is Miguel Ruiz Buendia and I'm going to be Grandmaster of Chess. Nowadays, I only FIDE Master with 3 norms of International Master, but I'm completely sure that I'm going to be Grandmaster, and in this video I'm going to explain you first my story, my previous years and how I reached this moment of my life, and my plans of the future, my goals and my dreams of life. So okay, everything started like 13 years ago when my grandfather taught me how to play chess. For that time I have like 7 or 8 years. And okay, he taught me the game of chess, and I really like. Of course, I used to play some games with my cousins in their Star Wars chess. I trained with another platform with my Pequeño Fritz in Spanish. In that platform, I learned a lot of chess, and when I have 9 years, I start to compete in real tournaments. The first tournament that I played was a Fischer Random Variation. I won the first game and then I lost the rest of them, but was against adults, so I made a normal performance. And just 2 months later, I started to play kids tournament, and I won all of them in my city in Cuenca. I'm from a small city of Spain with just 60,000 inhabitants. So in my city, I won all the tournaments of kids, and in my region, in Castilla-La Mancha, okay, I was one of the best, but I didn't win always. Sometimes I won, sometimes I lost. But in Spanish level, I wasn't not good. I used to end in the Spanish tournament like in the position 50 or in 100. So I wasn't the most talented kid in Spain, of course. For Cuenca and for Castilla-La Mancha, I was fine, but for Spain, I have not the enough level. So okay, till I reached like 16 years more or less during my 16 first years of life. Okay, I was a normal player in Castilla-La Mancha and in Madrid more or less when I started to play in Madrid, but then for Castilla-La Mancha level, for Spain level, I wasn't enough good to compete with the best. When I had 14, I changed my coach and I started to train with Renier Vázquez, a grandmaster of Cuba and Spain. And after that, I start to improve more my chess, and I start to put my focus in my chess, because in my first years of play, okay, I play chess and I play tournaments and sometimes I train, but I enjoy more other things like play football or play basketball more than train chess. So okay, I go into a tournament and I went to many tournaments in many countries, but I wasn't so focused into train and into improve my chess. But more or less at the age of 14, I start to improve more. In that year, in 2019, when I had 14 years old, I drew with the former world champion Anatoly Karpov in a simultaneous exhibition. I don't say that this is the best achiever of my career, because okay, this is just one game as a simultaneous exhibition, but okay, this is the most famous achiever of my career. I went in many TVs, in newspapers, everything. I made many interviews, but okay, when I had 14, I start to improve my chess with my actual trainer, Renier Vázquez. When I started with him, I had 1,800 of rating, and after start with him, I start to increase my rating. With 16 years old, I won the Madrid Championship, who maybe is my best result ever in a competition. Maybe my favorite resulting event for me won the Madrid Championship. Being a boy of Cuenca, who when I used to go to Madrid, they beat me. So for me, it was a great success to be a Madrid champion with 16 years. I finished in second place in the Spanish Championship per autonomic communities. So we play Madrid against other parts of Spain, and we finished in the second position. And in the same year, in the Spanish Championship, I ended in the 6th position, who was my best result ever, tied from the 3rd to the 6th. So okay, I had bad tiebreaks because I lost the first round and the fourth one, but I made a good performance and my reached performance ever. So that year, after win the Madrid Championship, reached 2168 of rating more or less, finished 6th in the Spanish Championship, and then finished 2nd in the other Spanish Championship. Added that I was not bad at the school, but I never liked the school. I get ejected like 14 times. Not ejected ejected to go 5 days to your house or 3 days. who not be able to be like 14 times. That's it. And yes, I doesn't feel well in the school. With the partners, yes, but with the teammates, yes, but I don't believe in. Okay, this video is not about talk about my beliefs out the school, but I don't believe in the system, and I don't like the school. So yes, I was planned to. I finished the secondary school, like ESO, we say in Spain, and I have planned to play to make bachillerato, who is like 11th grade and 12th grade in other countries, I don't know. But with 16 years, during resume, with 16 years, I decided to quit the school and just dedicate to play chess. So now I have 21, so for the last 5 years, I just play chess and I just dedicate myself to improve my chess. When I quit the school, I had a 21 of rough rating. Then, like 1 year later, I reached 23, but okay, this wasn't my real rating. This was my real rating, but not my real level. So yes, 1 year later I reached 21, and now I have 23 of rating with 3 norms of international master, just needing the rating to become international master. But this is not my dream. My dream and my goal is first be grandmaster. This is not my only goal in chess, and I have more goals that that I want to achieve in chess. But the first one is, of course, be grandmaster is the principle, and then of course I want to be a Spanish champion. I'm the best player of the whole country, be in the Spanish national team, and just be the best player of Spain. But first I want to be grandmaster, of course, which is the first step. So apart of chess, I make more things. I make a lot of physical exercise. I go to the gym every day to make cardio and to lift weights. Now I starting to make powerlifting. In the past, I used to make more hypertrophy. Now I mixing all of these things: hypertrophy, calisthenics, cardio, powerlifting. I really like these 3 things, and yeah, just make these 3 things. Physical exercise with the gym. I play basketball too, so I really like the physical exercise. Play chess, of course. I spend my whole day playing chess and trying to improve my chess. And the other thing that I like is create content in YouTube. So for that reason, I have this channel, and I like to create videos, analyze master games, analyze self games. I'm making another series of endgame school. So yes, I really like to make videos in YouTube. Apart of all of these things, of especially create content and help other people, play chess and go to the gym, I really like. I really want to become a rich millionaire. This is other of my dreams, and I'm 100% sure that I'm going to be millionaire early. But okay, now I a little bit more focus on chess, but I'm with the mind into the money too. So yeah, I don't know what more to say. That's me, just a boy of Cuenca, who during his first years of life he played chess, and I enjoy playing chess. But I prefer maybe to more play football or play basketball or watch TV. And nowadays I didn't watch so much the TV, but I really like watch sports. Normally in the gym I put in the mobile phone the sport of the last day. I really like to watch, or during I eat or I dinner, I used to watch sports in the TV. So I really like to watch sports. But now, yes, I'm completely focusing to be Grandmaster of Chess. Now, today is 3rd of August of 2026. Now I have 2345 of rating. Now my rating is 2345. So now it's 23 of August. My plan is be Grandmaster in maybe 1 year and a month. And the summer of 2027 being Grandmaster, I think that I'm going to achieve the Grandmaster title in that period in 1 year and 1 month. So okay, that's my story. A guy who played chess, and yes, I just a normal guy. I'm not super talent or a chess genius. When I was a kid, in the Spanish Championship, I used to finish in the 50 position or in 100 position in the per age. For example, just player of 12 years or 11 years, I ended the 70. So now my dream is to be the first, to finish first in a global competition with players of all the ages in Spain. I travel so much around the world playing tournaments. I play like 4 times in Cuba, once in Bahamas, I stay in Morocco, Greece, Peru. I play in many places. In Europe, I play like in 15 countries, in Sweden, in Reykjavik. Last month I was in France. So this is the first video of the series that I'm going to make, who is Road to Grandmaster. Hope that the series doesn't length so much. Hope that it be as close as soon to reach. I hope to reach the Grandmaster title as soon as possible. For example, you can think that I not speak English perfectly. So yes, it's true. I'm not the best the best person speaking English. I start to learn English when I have 16, because in my first 16 years of life, I was in the school. In the school, they don't teach me English, and I'm not used to go to classes. So the little things that they taught in English class, I doesn't learn. So I start to learn English when I have 16 years. Maybe now my English is not the best, but make this video help me to improve my English too. So yes, that's the reason of why I make in English. And apart of that, I think that the videos in English can reach more people. So I make the videos in English for these two reasons: for reach more people and to improve my English. So yeah, and this is the first video of the series. And now the next videos are going to be analyzing the games that I play in a tournament in France that I was the last month, who was very strong. So in this series of Grandmaster, basically I'm going to show my games, more or less, showing my path to be Grandmaster, because the path to be Grandmaster is play games, win the games, beat all the people, and be Grandmaster. So okay, I hope that you are going to enjoy my path and my road to be Grandmaster. Hope that I'm just going to need 1 year. Of course, it's not 1 year, because I started my road to Grandmaster like 13 years ago, and I've been training very hard for 5 years. But okay, now I'm going to start to make this series of Road to Grandmaster. So let's see if I can achieve the title as soon as possible. Bye bye.